What's going on, everyone? It's Rico Sensei, and it's around that time again to where I do another first impression. Again, if you guys want me to do a first impression on one of your animes, just be sure to comment below or hit me up on Twitter or Discord. And one day, Siri will give you that lucky number, kind of like the lottery in a sense. And yeah, we'll just see where that goes. Alright, again, unfortunately, I didn't actually live stream to where I asked Siri. I've been slacking on that a little bit, I'll be real. But I did have a, screen recording. And of course, I will put it right here as I've been doing for the past few times. And yeah, as you guys can see, that lucky number or that lucky winner, in that sense, is going to be Megalo. Megalo is probably one of the more recent anime that I had to do a first impression of, and I'm really happy about that because it's really, really good, guys. Okay, so I guess I should start this off like from its origin or whatever. Megalo is kind of like an anniversary special in a sense. I forgot what the original was called. I think it was called something like Championship Joe or Katsuki no Joe or something like that. Really, really old anime. And I think this is like its 30th anniversary, so they made a new anime with the protagonist named Joe and he's boxing. It's kind of cool that they did something like that. Alright, so I kind of already gave a pretty basic plot of it. Again, yeah, Megalo is a more futuristic boxing anime. These guys have these this gear on their like shoulders and everything, to when they do punch and stuff, it hurts even more than a normal punch. I don't know why they would do that, because in the originals, spoilers, Joe kind of died just by normal punches. So I don't know why they want to enhance the punches and everything. But that's what they're doing because technology is the future. But yeah, this takes place in the future. Our protagonist, I believe at first his name is Junkyard Dog or something like that. And he goes around just picking fights in a ring, just random fights, getting a little bit of cash and everything. And he has his like manager, Pops, or whatever he calls him, Pops. He's kind of a sleazy guy. He's in debt for the mafia, I believe. I could be wrong. He's in debt for someone, and it's going to cost him his life if he doesn't get enough cash. So one day, Junkyard Dog, he gets into a fight with a real pro, and he wants to fight him again. And that pro told him the only way you're going to get to do that again is if you up the ranks in a real tournament. And that's kind of what he does. He changes his name from Junkyard Dog to Joe, and that's kind of where the story takes place. He just trains and everything, and I kind of like it. I'm not going to spoil some of the things that happen, because some things in here I really like, but I'm not sure if I should spoil it. But it's really, really cool. The animation for this is really old school. Like I don't even know what I can compare the animation and art style to, but it's very old school vibes to it. I'll put like a clip or a screenshot so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's not all bright and vivid like all the newer animes. I really appreciate that. The soundtrack in here is something I also need to talk about because it's dope as hell. I love the soundtrack. I hate doing this because I do it in just about every other first impression, but it does kind of remind me of Samurai Champloo. I'm sorry, I have to keep throwing Samurai Champloo out there. It's one of my favorites, and Megalo it's something that reminds me about it. So maybe when you guys watch it, you'll see it too. Maybe the characters in here, they don't have a lot of depth to them, I'll be honest with you, because one, it's a 12 episode anime, but they're not one dimensional, but they don't have any growth either, if that makes sense. Joe, he just likes fighting. He wants to make it to the top. The like I said, manager, Pops, he's just trying to get out of debt and everything and live on with his life. And again, I'm not going to spoil anything else. So the characters, they're kind of one dimensional, but they're not, if that makes sense. They want growth, but they're not reaching that growth, if you understand what I'm trying to say here. I only watched 9 episodes. I did not finish it, unfortunately. I don't know what's wrong with me either, trust me. But yeah, from the 9 episodes I watched, I really did enjoy it. I need to finish it because I'm only like 3 episodes away, and I don't know. It's really, really good. What there's nothing else to really say. What are you still watching this for? Watch Megalobox. But I don't have anything else to say about Megalobox. I'm sorry that this one's really short, but it's hard to say without spoiling it. I talked about this origins, I talked about the characters, I talked about the plot, the soundtrack, art style. It's nothing else to say. Go watch Megalobox. It's freaking awesome, guys. But that's my first impressions. Again, I'm really sorry that this is really short. It's just a really good anime, and the vibe that it gives is old school, and I do like my old school anime, so I think that's why I appreciate it a little bit more. Some people might not be turned on or off by the art style. I loved it. I still recommend you at least give it a chance. But yeah, that's my first impressions on Megalobox, guys. If you've seen it, what do you think of it? Comment below. And again, if you guys want me to do a first impression on one of your favorite animes, just be sure to comment below. Hit me up on Twitter or Discord, and I'll put the anime in my system, Siri. And yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I will catch you guys on my next video. Take it easy, guys.